Hello, everybody. Let me make sure Mandy is heard. Can you talk? Can everyone hear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
we gotcha. Wee woo. Hello. Oh no, I'm so loud. Yay. Hopefully, okay, everybody. So now that I have a new computer and it's built for Streamlabs and doing this, hopefully we don't have any issues like I was having where constantly dropping people. Um, Thank you for the shout out, doing that, Myriad. Um, and just overall better performance, better quality, better camera, better audio, all of it. So if there's anything that goes wrong, I'm gonna cry. Just have the mental
No,
breakdown. Just right on stream.
better better hold it together just for this. Like, we can't not today. Tomorrow, maybe, but not
Maybe, yeah.
today.
Clench those cheeks, girl. No tears. No woman, no cry.
Hold it together.
Hold it together. Yeah, we averted the mental breakdown yesterday no more. Yes, you did. Myriad was is my new Lord and Savior. Because when switching over from Mac Streamlabs to Windows Streamlabs, they are two different things. So the overlays, even though they're on the same account, you cannot access them. Like you can't play with them on both platforms. So I was like, oh my god, I did 20 plus hours on the overlay. I don't want to have to redo all of this. So, yeah, I know it was terrible on Mac there. Anyway, I am Tiffany Rose Nickel. I am the host of tonight and going to be the game master for the Resident Evil TTRPG. Spooky, spooky, fun, fun. Hi, Jay. Hope you're having fun at Concoction. I'll give you a little shout out too. And we have today a very, very special guest, Sparkles Mandy. Yay!
Hello.
Uh, she is going to be one of our main cast members for Resident Evil, and obviously, Sparkles Mandy is a wonderful, wonderful Twitch streamer. Does literally everything from Greyhawk, Stardew Valley, COD. You can literally there. Imagine 20,000 projects going at once. She has a zine that goes on, Patreon, so many amazing, incredible projects going on. She's got it covered. Yes. So make sure to give her a follow, check her out. And yeah, you're going to be able to see her here on a variety of days once we actually start getting the like game going. So yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah. And so Mandy,
Yes.
you're not necessarily like a big horror fan,
No.
right?
No. I have I should have asked before we went live. Am
Mhm.
I allowed to swear?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. I I'm the biggest pansy and the biggest bitch about getting scared you'll ever meet in your life. It's pretty bad. I'm historically known for screaming and abandoning friends in scary situations. I'm not the one.
Yeah.
People don't scare me at home, like, hide behind corners and stuff, because I'll just fall into a puddle and have a breakdown. So, like, people don't even "buh" at me because it's bad.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be great.
I cannot wait cuz I can't remember who I was talking to about this, but I'm a big sound effects and like I'm a very graphic describer when I GM. And so like
Mhm.
I will make the zombie noises and like describe flesh tearing and all that fun stuff. So I'm very excited to traumatize you.
Yeah. I think if you realized I was having problems with, like, what was it, Jay and Tim describing the tongue
Yeah,
removal?
yeah.
So this will be great. This is
You're
gonna
gonna
be
have
fine.
such a good time.
Everybody else is gonna be perfectly fine. I'm gonna be green. Just me. Oh, no.
Not
It's fine.
not again. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be
It's
great.
it's therapeutic.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fine.
exposure therapy.
Exactly.
It'll be all good. I'm very excited to have you in one because you are actually an incredible role player, and I've gotten to play with you quite a bit too, and so we've always had a good time in that. Uh, but also because of the fact that unlike Myriad, who's like so deep into the lore, and Korg, who can like withstand that horror, like he's not very skittish. You are on the opposite spectrum of that. This is like your
Yes.
first exposure to Resident Evil, and you can't hold. You can't really
This is
withstand the horror.
this is the first time of the crossing of the streams, as you will, of spookies and TTRPGs.
Yeah.
I've never crossed them over. Even when we strawed it wasn't even that scary.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. It's part
I'll
of the
be fine.
entertainment, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Fine.
favorite part though, and we'll get into this a bit as we like start to talk about Jennifer and like your character and everything. Is I'm pretty sure out of the three characters, you are the only fighter. Like in terms of like I think you're the only one that'll have actual proficiency with a weapon.
Perfect. So I gotta get closer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually,
Yeah.
it would be you're the only one with a gun.
Oh, maybe I can get this. I'm gonna be a sniper.
You're
Distance.
like, you're all out there. You can face the zombies. I'm gonna be back here.
Right. Right. It's fine.
Yeah. I also have a very intricate like the way that for your starting of your first solo episode, which is gonna be next Friday, everybody, on the 5th. Um I think you're gonna cry. I think you're gonna cry. It's gonna be so traumatizing. Cause like your character, I feel like it should start off strong based off of who she is, you know?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think
That's
the other
that's
two will have
that's
a
fair.
little easier than you. Well,
It's
one,
okay.
you have to go a lot further than everybody else. A lot further.
But it makes sense for her, so
But
it's
it makes
okay.
sense. Yes, yeah. Here's some
No.
little like sneak peek insights into what's gonna happen on next Friday, guys. So okay, Jennifer is gonna be carrying us so hard. Yes, 100%. Grim suggests you just channel your phasmophobia playstyle. Dude,
Yeah, and that was terrible.
that game's
I
actually scary.
hide. I don't
You
know how
just
long I
run and
played.
hide.
I refused to go in the house.
Oh my god.
I was the guy in the van, you know?
Oh my god, that's actually hilarious though. You're
And
like, I
then
refuse to
I
go
found
in.
and then I'd find dead spots where, like, they couldn't get you when they'd go running through the house and stuff, and I'd just
Yeah.
hide there because I knew where they were.
You're like, I'm not going that way. Nuh-uh.
Nope.
There's spookies over there. Nuh-uh.
Yep.
Hiding in the truck might not work here. It's not going to at all. Not even a little bit. Wouldn't recommend. Strahd as a verb, love it.
It's fair.
That's actually really good. It wasn't that Strahd.
Well, yeah, it's when you're strutting,
Strahding,
because
yeah.
it's like its thing to dance in a vampiric world. This is too strong.
Yeah, it's too Strahd. That's how it should always be referred to now. Anytime you're like delving into vampires. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Strahd. Da da da. Why do you hate phasmophobia? Is it too spooky for you? Is it too spooky, Grim? Alcohol is almost always necessary for you, so it's too spooky.
Yeah, too spooky.
Too spooky. I'm
The only time I
only
started leaving the van is Grim would never leave the van, so we wouldn't get it done.
so no one would be moving. I don't think I've ever actually played. Yeah, I haven't played Phasmophobia. Uh, but I have watched people play Phasmophobia. I'm a big watch. I like to watch people let's play. I'm a big fan of other people gaming because I haven't had opportunities to game very often because I was traveling for the last like 3 years. So being at
Yeah,
home and gaming just wasn't an option. If I was home, I was writing or working.
that's fair. I get
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm. But it seems like a fun game. Savage, hi! Welcome. I strawed, you strawed, he, she, we strawed. 20 messages were deleted. Grim. You can't, it's
He's
PG-7 here. I even, the thing is I went into the moderator settings and I set it to 0. So I don't even understand why it's still doing it. It just one,
sometimes it's still pull him.
yeah,
Yep, it's
PG-7
fine. He's used
people.
to it.
Yeah, we are allowed to swear. You guys are not allowed to swear.
Obviously,
Yeah,
keep it under control.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna be fun, even for the fact that I'm gonna get the crap scared out of me on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm. I genuinely uh so it was that page actually this year? Yeah, it's still this year. Um was interviewed by Wes from DM Tales, and he asked me, he's like, "What's your favorite part about GMing?" And I go, "Oh, I don't know. Like maybe tormenting the players because I make them go through hell and back to overcome the challenges and, you know, really force them into the shoes of their characters so they can experience that, you know?"
See, I respect that. I
Yeah,
do. Only because how many DMs have you had where they're like, "I would never do that." Like, just be honest
right.
with me. It's you're gonna run me through the ringer.
100%. I'm
Gonna be fun.
honest. I told you guys I'm happy to torment you, you know? I
And
can't.
Jennifer needs it. It's good for her.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real good time. I think you'll be braver than you think. I do too. I think once you're in it, and I feel like after your solo episode, you're going to be exposed and it'll become a little easier after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just getting through that initial part of, "Oh my gosh,
Oh my
I can."
gosh.
That'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. I mean, did you watch any of like when, and it's okay if you didn't, if when I was on Jay's channel running my D6 system? Yeah. And so
Yes, I do.
so you get a little taste of what, like how visceral I am in my descriptions of some things.
Yeah. So it
So
should be I feel like I would be okay.
you're
I
gonna you can do just fine.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna do
I feel like
just fine.
I feel like I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, I might not sleep the best, but I'm gonna be okay.
Oh my god. Well, if you are up late because I traumatized you, you can call me. I'll stay up with you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll be here for you.
It's just a support system.
Yeah.
Mandy
Uh
can't sleep.
what?
I said it's a support system because Mandy can't sleep. It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine. Yeah.
Mhm.
Tiffany, what are things that scare me, player? Oh, as an X card. Tiffany, no content. Savage. Tiffany provides aftercare to traumatizing her. I do. I'm
That's very
kind.
sweet of you.
I'm kind like that.
It's how you know that you really matter, you know?
Yeah, aftercare. You go hard, but I'll take care of you, you know?
Yeah.
It's all good.
I already feel better. I
Good.
feel supported.
As you should, as you should. Alrighty, folks. The 24-hour TIFF hotline. Very few people have access to that, by the way. I'm happy to provide
So
it to my players, though.
Just randomly, are there any specific areas in this that you're just more excited than others to
Yeah.
go to?
Dude,
Okay.
okay. Well, I can't say because it's gonna spoil it for you
I
guys.
I was cautious in asking because 'cause I'm like,
Yeah,
everybody has a favorite place.
for sure. I did my best because I want this to be a unique situation for you guys, where it's not me just repeating the video games.
Yeah.
So it was coming up with different places that you could explore, avoiding any like issues that could come about canon wise because of the games and things like that. But I do have some like nostalgic places from the games that you guys will see, or maybe even interact with a little bit because in the timeline, uh, like you guys are there before the events of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. So technically, RE3, Jill Valentine is in Raccoon City the whole time during the apocalypse, you know? But we don't really get to see her until like September 29th to the 30th or something like that.
Okay.
But you guys are going to be living through the days of the 24th to the 26th. So you will have 3 days essentially to get out of Dodge because that is your sole objective is to survive.
Okay.
You are not the heroes of this story. you
No.
are you are the survivors. Your one purpose is to get out. That's it. You're not the saviors of the day. Nor would you want to be at this stage. Maybe in future campaigns, future seasons, you can come back and offer your services, but I I guarantee you you're not going to want to try to save the day. It'd be really hard.
Fair
Uh
enough. Fair.
don't break the man door, please. We need her. She my friend. I'm not gonna actually kill her. I just might
No,
traumatize her.
it's fine.
We need a
If
post Tiffany cooldown show that plays only cartoons. It's kind of left for dead, Ari. Yeah, kinda.
right.
Healthy
Well,
dose of
it's
trauma
good
to win.
because, we're doing it on Fridays,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like it's on Fridays that there's like the Bob Ross art marathon, which I mean, that's
Yeah.
healing, right? So like there are places.
We'll raid into that. Like, we'll
I
find a
don't need bread
cozy
anymore.
we'll go
What?
we'll go we'll go to a cozy gamer channel. We'll just raid into them.
Randy's not okay. Let's find Stardew. We're just gonna go to
Yeah.
just joyous noises.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
No TPK? Bummer. I mean, there definitely could be. No one is safe. They will all have backup characters.
Yes.
Like all of them already have ideas for their backup characters, but all of them will be built just in case they die. Like no one is safe. Just needs to have a chillquarium open on the other monitor while playing.
It's a solid idea. I could just put up my chillquarium. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Just look over. And I'd be like, Mandy, hey, look. Spooky things are happening. You're like, I don't want to look.
Looking at the fish right now, Tim, trying to live.
Trying to live. That's
I'm
good.
I'm gonna challenge myself to like not let it show. That's my hope, is I can
Yeah.
cover it up.
You know what? I think you will be able to. I think you're going to do fine. And plus, if you are scared, your character would be scared. So, I don't think anything's wrong with that if you were to like get too spooked. Uh like old D&D had 3 characters ready at all times. Yes, Moose. That's pretty much what this game is like cuz the health in this is 2d6 to start.
I would watch baby fruits dancing.
That's good.
We used to play that. We'd make Grim watch that when he was raging in games.
Oh, really? He's like, calm
Dancing.
down. Maybe I should have like one of the channel, the Nichols redemption thing or whatever is like happy video or something. Like plays on screen for a few seconds. Maybe to like just break up the tension. You guys to Grim. How about you watch some baby fruits and calm down? It worked. Grim! You're like, I need to chill. I need to watch a watermelon dance.
Oh, they were so happy.
They're so happy. Oh, so speaking of happy, have you ever heard of Happy Tree Friends?
Happy Tree Friends, no.
It's a cartoon. Has anyone else watched Happy Tree Friends? Plays 15 seconds of Bluey. Yes. Yes, Cloud. We should do that. Do 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 do. No one can be scared when that's going
Mm,
on.
you can't.
It's it must be only it was it's on YouTube, Moose. It's on YouTube. Yeah. So Happy Tree Friends. It sounds so pleasant and the animation is so adorable. But then as you start to watch it, it's just all these like happy-go-lucky like forest creatures getting murdered and mangled and torn apart and it's super graphic. Y-
Perfect.
you should watch it to get prepared.
Okay, I'll have to try Happy Tree Friends.
It's good. Happy Tree Friends.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I think I was like, I don't know, 10 when I watched it, 10 or 12 whenever it came out, and I'd get excited when the new episodes would come out. It's a war on PETA. It is cursed. It is. Mandy, are you planning on watching any RE gameplay prior? Do you want to go in completely blind?
For me,
I did
yeah.
send you a
I got
link. Mhm.
I got started, I went to go sit down and do it, and then I was like, "Wait, do I wanna ruin it for me?"
Yeah.
So I have been in debates.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
literally had it up going like, "Ah," because you only get that once,
Mhm.
right? So you don't wanna ruin it.
Right.
So I have yet to decide.
Yeah, it's up to you. I sent Jacksepticeye's playthrough. He's a big fan of Resident Evil. I feel like he does a good job of like, making it even the like he genuinely gets scared on occasion when playing the games. But he has a lot of love for the series.
Yeah.
But I also highly respect not watching it because then I get to expose you to the terror and you don't understand some of the horrifying elements that are about to come at you, which is also really fun. So,
See, half of me was like, I know that we have, like, the heartbeat monitor for the game, but you
yep.
know how you could actually get those ones?
Yeah.
And I could just, like, pop it up in the bottom corner, so even if I'm trying to hide it, I won't be able to.
Knew
She's losing it.
it. She's losing it. Yeah. I think Jacksepticeye is such a fun watch. He is. I've been watching him since like he started doing Let's Plays along with Markiplier. I think it would be fun for you to watch after the game experience. So after you play the first season, Mandy, maybe then go watch the the games and be like, oh, this is what this was, and you can see some of the visuals.
Fair. Okay.
Uh, hello, hi Curtis.
Hello.
Hope you have a good rest of your work day. We're gonna be creating characters. Cloud says, "I'm warning you, Mandy. Seen some shit on my tables. Hope she's not too jaded. I hope she is jaded. I hope she because she's gonna need it. She's- this is a game you should be suspicious of every corner.
This is 100% why I don't normally sign up for these things because I know how many people really know how
Yeah.
much of, like, a pansy I am, that I played Bendy in the ink machine. I
Oh
cried
sure.
on stream. I got scared. I'm not proud of it, okay? I'm not proud of what happened, But they
Hey,
kept popping out of corners.
it's okay. You can cry. No one
You'll be
judging.
fine.
No one judging. I'm waiting for Jesse Subnautica. Yes. So I know that he got it early access. I don't know how much of it was recorded because they've started to do updates into Subnautica 2. Um that I don't know if we'll see those updates in his videos because I believe he got it early access. But I love Subnautica. It's a great game. Mandy, another one you should play. It's horrifying. You're underwater. Like going hundreds of meters down.
What was
In
the one that we tried to play? It was like the forest.
the forest.
The forest? That was awful. That did not I struggle with 7 days to die, all right? And that's a step up. That's advanced Minecraft
That is
monsters.
advanced Minecraft. Wow.
I'm okay with you laughing because I understand how bad it is.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fine.
Oh, Savage says things are running smoother tonight, and I'm so very proud. It's because I have a computer, Savage. It's not a MacBook anymore. My CPU isn't at 130. Hi,
Not supposed to
Brett.
do that.
No, dude. I when I pulled it up, we were like, "Why is it having such issues?" I pulled up the
Mhm.
the use of, and it was at 130. I was like, I didn't think it could do that. I thought it
Yep.
stopped at 100.
I'm just really proud of what it could do, you know?
Right?
You would have never known its abilities
Yeah.
had it not been for that.
This baby, it's seen me through a lot. I hated the forest, damn cannibals. Oh, okay. Saying that this was where you crash landed on an island, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and then you get there and there's like a tribe of cannibals that live on this island, and you're like, just it's a survival game.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
you go, like, into the caves and stuff, and then there's, like, weird mutated ones and stuff that are all even more gross and weird and,
Yeah,
like,
dude,
little baby ones and stuff climbing at you.
I love that game. It is so good. I love how horrifying that is.
We're
You're
not built the
like,
same.
you're not built the same. I, I, I
I
love
feel like
scary stuff. Oh no, Mandy froze. Oh, now you're back. Okay, perfect. I think if our group handled the forest the best. Oh, you're painting your computer room, Brett.
Oh, nice.
She's running away already. Yeah, it was actually just like you froze, like purposefully. You're like, if I don't
The
move,
outline?
yeah,
Just I'm gonna Scooby-Doo mystery it, it's fine, just
yeah. If I don't move, she can't see me. Oh man. Alrighty, guys. What do we say? Do we are we ready to build a character?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, so we've done this will actually go pretty quickly, but I wanted to showcase how to build a character for all of you guys. So that way, if you want to build your own characters, you absolutely can. This is a free game that you can get online. If you want to pay something towards its creator, you absolutely can as well. But because it's not licensed, he can't technically sell it. So it is a free thing that you can get. You can create your own characters, and as we're streaming the game, you can see how fair you would do if you were making these roles, if you want, and let us know how your survivor's doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So feel free if you want. Let me ah, let me get you a link so you guys can play the game. Copy link. Whoop. So there's a link to the game. Okay, Savage, you don't need to call me Myriad out, okay? This is what I created a emote just because of the last few times we've streamed, which is the tangent time and
Oh my god.
also also the focus pickle. So both both those exist because Mandy, we spent 5 hours on stream. Guess how many pages we got through?
5?
That that's actually pretty close. We got through 8.
Okay, okay. I've done it, so I get you, because sometimes you just get caught in, like, those little
Yeah.
things, and you're happy to talk about them.
Yeah. It's
So,
and hey, most
kinda
of it
getting a lot of use out of that pickle, heck yeah,
yeah.
it's a good used pickle, focused up.
And by the way, so you all are pickles in my mind of this chat. Yeah, Myriad. Uh, so that's why your badges are pickles, your nickels pickles. And you get nickels because you're pickles. That's what the little points are. So I'll eat you if you if you misbehave. I'll eat you because I like pickles. So nickels like pickles. That's the rule. Promise?
A
Yeah.
wonderful way of, like, "You're pickles, and here's a threat. Now it's established."
Yeah. I do promise, Myriad. I got you. Dill bread. I mean, that's up to you. You are your individual pickle. I don't distinguish what type of pickle you are, Moose. That's up to you. You'll have to let me know.
Dream big.
Goes dream as high as you can go, pickle wise. Back on track. Thank you. All right. Creating a character. Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay. So, hi Goblin. Uh Tell us a little bit about Jennifer. Like, give us some ideas around her inspiration, who she is, before we like dive in. Because one of the greatest parts of this like RPG is the fact that it's so heavily roleplay focused. Like everything about your skills is about, building it off your backstory and going from there.
Yeah. So I try to, when I build characters, I base them normally off of an aspect or something about me, because I think that's an easier way for me to start from and
Hmm.
then to kind of build, because it's just easier. And so I've done some things that are about like where I was in a stage of life and stuff like that. What I thought would be fun, that I think is hilarious most of the time when I meet people, they have no idea that I'm Hispanic because I'm pale. And I was like, okay, and there's a lot of people that are like that, and that's okay. But I was like, what if this is a person that is very traditional in a cultural family, but they just really don't look it,
Yeah.
or they don't have any of those normal qualifying factors that would make you think a specific thing.
Mm.
So she's from a family that is not from America, and whether she was born here or born there, I haven't really put out there
Yeah.
specifically. But she's an overachieving child, and she has always been pretty successful in her grades and stuff like that. She just very much put that way. Didn't really have a dad. Um, and then, with overachieving in school, she's a vet
Mm.
because, again, try to pull off of things that might be fun in that kind
Right.
of environment. Helpful, but not really.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how to, like, do IVs, like, in a pig though, right? Yeah, like, totally a
Same
pig.
thing. Same
Right.
thing.
It's totally totally fine, you know?
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. It's stuff that just kinda cracks me up of what I think is a interesting spot as somebody that's helpful,
Yeah.
but not in the way you'd expect. Um, and, um, I always thought too when you're looking at, uh, zombies, monsters, those sorts of things, what about people that actually study that and study physiology and stuff like that? What would they go through? and would they choose to try to like, what can we fix it? Can we change it? Can
Mm.
we do we tie it up and study it? Like where, because there's all different kinds, you
There,
know.
yeah.
Who knows? So they think I might backpack them. Well, I might be like getting samples, you
Yeah.
know.
You're like, "I'm gonna test this, dog leg letter later."
And just,
It just
but what if
saws it
we
off.
shock it with electricity? What will happen?
Right.
Does
Oh my god, you
the
become
pieces move?
Frankenstein.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You got to learn things somehow.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, that was kind of the
Mm.
core places of her. I wanted her to be uh very shut off in a lot of things, not very personable as a person, you know, a business owner, so always keeping up an image.
Yeah.
Uh and so I like the idea of seeing where those crumble in a terrible, awful place.
Hell on earth, yeah.
Right, right.
Absolutely.
'Cause it'll be fine.
Yeah. The best part is
Her
yeah.
villain origin, yeah, this is my origin story.
I mean, find out, come back later for season 2, she makes it through. See what happens, see which way she goes. We'll find out.
It's just, you know, I could have friends that show up and I just do, what if they went there? How quickly do they turn? You know, like,
Yeah.
do we learn those things off the bat? You might wanna know those things.
Yeah, that's absolutely true,
That's
and
fair. I would never sacrifice my friends. That's a terrible idea. They
I
might do it to me, but I
mean,
wouldn't.
yeah. You never know in a zombie apocalypse how quickly people's minds change on,
That's true. That's
who they
true.
think they are, yeah. Um, I think what's really cool too is that your character is coming off of, like, kind of like a relaxation weekend. Like, it's pretty chill for you,
Yeah.
like, you were taking some time off and isolating from the populace to come back
Yeah.
on to hell on earth. Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna go camping, life's gonna be fine, and then you come back, "Oh, shit."
Yeah. You're
But
like,
also when you're
"Oh,
coming in and just like because you'd imagine like you're not in an epicenter, right? Like
right, yeah,
I don't know because I haven't been it, but
right."
you're in those outer skirts. Like how far do you get in where you're like, man, this is kind of jacked.
You're like, "This
Man,
doesn't seem
that's not
right."
normal. Like
Yeah.
how far in do I have to get before she's like, yo, something's freaking wrong.
Something's going on
Really
here.
bad.
Something weird is going on right now. In a zombie apocalypse, you don't have to be the fastest, you just can't be the slowest. True words there, Cloud. And that's why movement isn't like, I don't think movement's going to be a big factor for majority of things that we do in game, just because I don't think battle maps will be all that common except for like big fights, which then we'll have a map. But I feel like it's more necessary in terms of who does run the fastest out of the three of you, because that's gonna matter. That's the part that's gonna matter, not
What
the
is there's gotta be a tripping mechanic, right? Like
uh I
to
think there
stand
is,
for
yeah.
okay.
There's a lot of different maneuvers. Like, I think there's like 20 different actions you can take in a game, like in a turn,
Yeah.
but you get like 3 actions per turn. So normally you have like your move action, which is you like moving your 4 squares, which is like the average, which is 20 feet. And then you have like your attack action, and then you could do a healing action. Like, those are probably the 3 more common ones. But you can attack twice. You could attack 3 times if you want, except you're going to be at a penalty for each of those. There's a grapple. I'm pretty sure there's a trip one. There's like breaking out of a grapple. Like, there's a ton of different actions that you guys can take. Um, but for me, I think running and whoever,
Myriad,
what, why
you
would you
wanted to
want to know
use a tripping maneuver.
I don't
I
know,
just
Myriad.
I don't know.
I couldn't imagine what came to her mind just then.
Yeah, I could be the she's bringing up she wants to know who the slowest is, you know?
Myriad, I do have a feeling. Well, who knows? But I have a feeling out of all 3, Myriad's character is gonna be the slowest. I just have a feeling. Like, Because it's based off of your, I think, off of your agility. So I just have a feeling. Just that
It's the heels that are gonna get her, you know?
yeah, yeah. It's the heels. But great improvised weapon,
Right.
you know? Great improvised okay, back to creating the character. I think for Jennifer, I think I love the concept. I love that you're taking someone who is more isolated and like to herself and someone who does come from like has the intelligence there but may not always be willing to share it, is like
Yeah.
kind of a cool like there's the dynamic of the leader, right? The person who always takes charge and is always doing everything, and the smart person who's actually good at tactics and like understanding how things work is sitting them watching them not do the right thing, and then they're like they're like you're gonna get yourself killed doing that. Just off on
Yes.
the sidelines. And I love that dynamic. Oh man.
I think it'll be fun. I will say when we were going through characters and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna
Yeah.
be amazing."
Yeah. All three of your characters are vastly different individuals, but I think that's really key to the game though, is that you
Yeah.
don't choose who you're in an apocalypse with. It's you just end up together. And so, yeah, I'm excited. And also, we have a bunch of guests as well, that are scheduled to appear as survivors or other people in the world of Resident Evil, uh, to interact with our main cast.
In those
So,
days, the trip maneuvers don't work, right? Right.
sure, you can wait and find out.
Right.
You'll just have to wait and see. I'm
It's
sure
a
it'll be
question I
fine.
ask, like, you ask them and then how far into the conversation was the, like, "Can I try to sabotage them?"
Can I try?
Right.
Only one person has asked that. And I'll leave it up to your guys' imagination as to who in those guests who would have asked that. So, well, I'm not gonna say anything, so because otherwise I could spoil someone's character. But I'm gonna tell you, I think it's hilarious. Some of the concepts that people have been getting back to me, I think, is really great. And Korg, if you're still in chat, one of them has decided to be your enemy, which I think is
Oh, goodness.
hilarious.
Does he work for a competitor?
I can't say. They just were like, I'm gonna be this person's enemy. I don't even know if they know you, Korg. I told them all three of your guys' character concepts, and they decided I want to make someone this enemy based off of the character. Yeah, and a nemesis. Yeah, Korg, you got a nemesis right off the bat. And I'm not gonna tell you which one. So you're gonna just be suspicious of everybody.
That's amazing, actually.
You're like, is this the one? Is this the person? You know what? Bring it on. Yeah, Korg, you got this. You'll be totally good. You'll be fine.
It's perfectly fine.
Now is Res Evil and Among Us.
What a crossover, right?
It's fantastic. Yeah. Don't trust anybody. Don't know who the killer's gonna be. Turns out there is no enemy to it. He just wants to make me. You got me.
It's so random that it could be true, which is what makes it terrible.
It 100% could be true. It's not far off. It's Lex.
We
I
get
just
to
know.
we get to the last episode, nothing happens, and Cork's like,
What the hell?
and there's just Tiffany, "It was me."
I'm the nemesis. Among Us music starts playing. I am victorious.
It's fine.
Oh man. We get to the last episode, only Tiffany emerges with a gun. It's me as myself in the RE. This will come up. You thought
Perfectly
it was
described
over.
in the full outfit that you're in, headset and all, just
Yeah,
pulls out, draws, takes
yeah.
aim, boom, done.
You're not allowed to make it out of this one. Tiffany herself breaks through the dimensions is a crazy concept. Or even better, it's a 9-month-old. 9-month-old that ends Skorg. Because that's how old I was. Damn, I was my own worst enemy the entire time. Oh, man. Sorry, Savage. Thank you. I felt like that was a
Eh,
good tangent, though.
that was a good one, but I is it bad that I see the focus pickle now and I'm like, "Oh, man, we gotta focus."
We got focused.
We
Oh,
gotta
we got
focus now.
scolded. Baby Tiffany was already killer confirmed. My mom said since I was like 2 years old, she was like, I would wake up. She's like, Tiffany, you would wake up and you'd be like, today's the day. And she'd be like, what is today? And I'd be like, I'm going to finish that coloring page. Or I'm going to set the table. Or like, she was like, I did it for pretty much up until like 9 or 10. She was like, you did it every day. You're like, today's the day. And I wouldn't let us do anything else. It was that had to be done first, and then life can resume. I was like, that's
There was
very
that day that
fitting.
you brought up Korg, you know?
Yeah, yeah. 9 months old, today is the day.
Today.
I'm gonna take that motherfucker out. What's that episode of The Office where like the CEO of Saber, the guy who ends up taking it over, he like does that horror episode where he's like doing everybody's worst fear and he's like, the baby sits up, looks to mama, and says, I'm fine, bitch. I'm that baby.
The best is now whatever takes out Korg has to say, "I'm that baby."
I'm that baby.
It writes itself, honestly. It's
You guys are spoiling my ending.
damn it! The day I'm gonna escape this prison.
Yeah, brother.
Tiffany, 9 months old. Fair.
Max. Black Rose was born. Yeah, yeah. Staying true to yourself always. Yeah, Manny or Myriad, it was 2 weeks ago. Actually, I still do it to this day. I wake up and I'm like, today's the day. I'm gonna write that book. Sorry, Clark. Yes, thank you. Tangent over. Okay, games. We're making a character. Okay. Everybody got their character sheet ready. We're gonna create your character, okay? So, first step that I'm gonna follow the character sheet because that's always what works for my brain whenever I build characters. Okay? Cuz it just naturally fills it out and then I don't know, it just makes it easier. So that's what I'm going to be doing, not necessarily in the way that it says to do it because it talks about stats before you get to your profession and stuff and I'm like, well, you need your profession before you do your stats cuz it has bonuses and stuff. So that way you know that you're not going to exceed 18 because you can't go over 18 in any skill. And I think you can't go below, what was it, like 5 in any skill. So knowing what your pluses is off the bat will help you essentially do the math. So when you're doing all the subtracting and adding, you'll have an idea. Okay, so profession. for Jennifer Hargan. Is that how you pronounce her last name?
Yeah.
So she is a veterinarian. All right. I got to get the other character sheet up here cuz I can't see all these little words. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So your history is also closed off.
Yeah.
All right. So for a veterinarian, you do get certain bonuses here. So you have a +2 to your knowledge. So I'm just going to put it over here for right now. So that way we can add that later. You have +2 to healing. Uh, and then you also have persuasion and empathy as a +2. All right. And then for your knowledges, you have hygiene, zoology, and medicine. And then this one's huge for whatever reason. I don't know why in the fill out form, but you have medical equipment for your systems. Wee. Okay, so going down just the next page then is going to be your history table. And then we have survival, that's +1. Your awareness and stealth is a +1. And so awareness and stealth is also like a part of your initiative as well. So this is like to
Okay.
help determine who goes first in the game. How do I write books when I type so slow? I type faster when I'm not streaming and worrying about if I'm spelling every single word right. Is what it is. I'm like overly conscious of like I'm an author and I'm not allowed I'm not allowed to misspell anything on stream. But I actually type very fast when I'm just writing because I'm not paying attention to if words are spelled correctly. Because I don't care, it's just my eyes. All right. Next up then is going to be your residence. And you're in considered the 1 tier, which is local. And then we have gender. And Jennifer is female, correct?
Yes.
And your height
5'9".
5'9". Boom boom. And then weight. And I guess this would become relevant if someone's trying to pull you up or like you're trying to climb something and it's unstable.
Yeah.
I guess
Like
it would be
180.
180. Okay. Um Hair color.
Brown.
Brown. Eye color.
Brown.
Boop, 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 boop. And then race is Hispanic. And then age is
It's like mid-30s, like 35.
35. And then features. So this is where you have a scar, right? On your face?
Yeah.
And then yeah, okay. So we have this little whole section filled out then. Um, Local gives certain knowledge is right. It does. Um, so with all of your little things filled out, we're going to go back up in the rule book all the way to the character creation section so we can find out that additional info and start building out your stats. So, with being a local, you also get a +1 to survival, so now you have a +2. Whoa, B2. Whoa! Why is it... What's happening? It's decided it's my time. Every time I do anything, it just adds another thing to it. Hold on. It's not actually backspacing. Okay, so it's gonna be a 2 there. Boo boo. Knowledge of local area.
Peter said today's the day.
Today, did I was pressing delete. It just was like counting that as like a character. It was weird. Like I was hitting backspace and it would be like B. And I was like, no, I don't want that.
Too bad. I'm gonna
Systems.
be super proud of me now whenever I do so. I would be like, today's the day.
Today's the day. It makes you feel good. I don't know. Local behavior. Okay. Uh uh Now we can start to establish your stats. Cuz your defense and your speed and equipment are all going to be based off of your stats.
Yay.
So, they all start at 10. All of them. And you have 10 points that you can disseminate into each of the different skills. And you can also subtract from other skills as well. So if you're like, I like being super strong isn't an important thing to you, or being like, I don't know, super empathetic isn't important to you, you can subtract out of that 10 in order to essentially like be in the categories that make sense for your character. So one of the other
Okay.
things that you could potentially add to your knowledges based off of your own kind of thing around your back or your history, which is closed off, is that you have a special interest that you are into, which will gain you access to an additional knowledge or system. And you did mention hunting.
Right.
And so like that your character does that. So you could add that as a knowledge if you
Okay, let's
wanted.
do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so if you want to start choosing what your stats are going to look like. Now, if you have any questions on like what something might be used for, just let me know and we can go over that.
Okay, so then with firearms having it as a knowledge, did that gain me a stat modifier for it then?
So for it's you don't have a knowledge in firearms, but in hunting.
Okay,
So
and
in
hunting.
case of like, because that is one of the knowledges is
Okay.
hunting, um, is that you could use that essentially as tracking at like tracking your prey, being more mindful when you're trying to do lookouts. You could use it in a lot of different ways than just firearms, but it would give you a reason as to why you would be very good with firearms. So like as to take away from a systems or take away from empathy or take away from authority and put that into firearms, that would make sense, and it's not just min-maxing because you actually
Okay.
do have experience with firearms.
All right. Then I would say taking some out of authority would make sense
Mhm.
because she's so. Is there a set amount that you have to take per, or can you delineate whatever?
So you can uh where was the minimum? I just want to make sure I get that right.
Minimum 8?
Uh where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so you can't go below a 0. So your stat value can
Okay.
never be reduced below 0, and you can't have a stat value above 18, and that's including the pluses. So at some point, like, you know, if you I don't know, if in healing you get to 17, you can't. You have to go at 16 because you'll be at an 18 with your plus 2s, or a 19 with your plus
Right.
2s. So I'm just going to put all these as 10 so that way we can see where you're subtracting and adding and stuff.
Okay.
Boom, boom,
Um,
boom.
can you define systems for me
Yeah,
in
so
this?
systems are essentially they're essentially like your ability to know the technical thing about them. So like medicine is a system because that's a very specific equipment you would use. Like you would know how to bandage someone properly, how to utilize some medical tools that you would know if you were at a hospital, the medical uh jargon, you would know how to utilize those servers, you would know how to access records, you would know things that are around medicine in a system sense of like technically how that works. Um,
Okay.
so it's understanding a specific type of systems character, as an example, technology or machinery, construction, driving a vehicle, understanding common protocols or ways of working.
Okay.
So, as an example, like if you don't have computer engineering or like computers as like a system, you probably don't know how to code or like how to hack into something, or like you don't have that, so you can't do it. So medicine is like your thing. I think you have
Okay.
medicine and local behavior as your systems,
Okay. And do
or
I already have
medical
a,
equipment. Sorry.
a stat modifier for systems? Just
Uh
double checking.
so you have
Not yet.
all of them start at 10.
Right.
Yeah, and you have 0 modifiers to it currently.
Yeah. Making sure I have them all here. Okay.
Mhm.
So I would probably drop knowledge to an 8,
Okay.
put systems to a 12.
Oh gosh. Okay. Because then that would make knowledge back to 10 once we add in the pluses.
Right.
Yeah.
And then drop authority just
Mhm.
because closed off
Yeah.
to a 6.
Okay.
She rather shut up than fight or argue.
Yeah. All right.
Then
You have
put
4
that
points.
4 to firearms
Okay.
since she has something there.
Awesome.
Probably drop strength to a 9 for fairness. Drop close or up close combat by 1. But then we also have 10 more points to
Yep.
play with, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
But it's
I'm just
smart to
working at
do one first and then do another. Cuz otherwise you
yeah.
could get mixed up of how many points you've spent or not.
see. So I think those are pretty stealth seems about right. Healing, survival. Yeah. I think all of those look pretty good. Uh well, drop empathy and persuasion by 2, so drop it to 8
Okay.
and put those into one into survival and one into healing.
Okay.
Just because I feel like that's more of her care than the others.
Yeah.
She's not a chatty one.
Right. So any more subtracting and adding out of that?
No, and then we'll put the 10 in.
Okay. So I'm going to add in the modifiers now, and then that way you know how high you can go up to 18 then with just adding in
Perfect.
the points. So healing becomes 13. Awareness and stealth becomes 11. Survival becomes 13. Persuasion and empathy becomes 10. And then knowledge becomes 10.
Okay. And then we're going to put I want to put 2 into systems, 2 more into survival. So that puts survival up to 15, correct?
Yep, 2 into
Total.
survival would be 15. And you said where else?
Systems 2 more, so that should bring it to 14.
Okay. So you're at 4 currently.
Yeah. And then put um 2 into alertness and stealth.
Okay. It's 13 there, and that puts you at 6.
Then 2 more into healing and then 2 more into close combat. So 15 in healing, 13
Yep,
in
close
close
combat.
combat.
Perfect. And then we can do your what that essentially adds to the roll. So that math can just be, you don't have to think about it.
Okay.
So at 14, that's a +2. Close combat is 13, that's a +1.
Because I don't know if the average is to tank some stats to bolster the other ones, but that seems like because you can take them to 0, it seems like that would make sense to do it. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you start
we're
like your strength is a
we're gonna
negative.
be pretty mid.
Yeah, I feel like you get. I feel like you're gonna be good at some things and bad at others, and that's normal. Not everyone is good at everything.
Right.
So this is gonna be a -1. Agility is a 10, so that's 0. Healing is +2. Awareness and stealth is +1. Survival is +2. Is that a 6?
A 6 in authority, yeah.
Uh, 8, so it's -2. A 10 is 0, 14 plus 2, and 10, 0. Boom!
Nice.
There we go, there we go. All right. So, knowing now your strength, that tells me you only have 3 inventory slots available versus your starting 4. That essentially how much you can carry.
Okay.
Ba, bum, ba, ba. Myriad's so excited about the inventory system. It is such a bitch in the video games, but it's the best part ever because eventually you find like a backpack or a side pack or whatever, and then it's like the most excitement, this euphoric feeling of I have another pocket to use. You're like that one more space is gonna like make or break your life. It's so good. It is not Tetris. It is not the case, the briefcase. It is like the OG pocket space inventory. But there are items that you can carry that don't count against your inventory slot. So like wearable items. So there are things like that. Okay. Now speaking of items, well actually let's go back and do your speed while we're here. Da, 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 and your HP too. So for your speed, uh, 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 so you start with 4 squares, and any additional you have in agility will increase by 1 square, any negative will decrease by 1 square. So where's your agility? You're 0, so you have 4. So you're at 20 feet. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And then your HP. So go ahead. Do you have dice on you? Or I can roll.
Yeah, I
Ooh!
do. I have Tower of Gygax dice.
Nice,
'Cause
okay.
they're the fancy ones.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and give me 2d6, and then we'll add 5.
2 5s.
2 5s. Okay, so that's 15 total. That's actually above average. That's awesome. Okay. And then we have your determining your defense, which is essentially your AC in these two different categories. Are you giving Jennifer a backpack to start off with? We'll get it. We'll talk about items here in a second. I will tell Mandy the pluses and minuses of starting off with the backpack. And let her
Oh, for my
decide.
second character,
Yeah.
uh,
I'll let her decide what she wants. Okay. So for your I think this the top one is ranged, yeah. So your ranged defense is 10 plus your agility modifier plus any profession bonuses you have plus any other bonuses you have. You don't have any of that. You just have your 10 plus your agility, which is 0. So that's going to be just 10 then. And then your close combat is 10 plus your close combat modifier, which is 1. And then you don't have any other bonuses to add. So you have an 11. So now seeing all of this, are there any other stats you would like to change by a few points? If you're like, I do want close combat to have that +2. And so if you want to take it away from healing or survival, because that 15 isn't what make or breaks it. It's that 14 to 16 that would change it from a +2 to a +3. So if you wanted to take away one of those points and add it to close combat, you could do that.
yeah,
Okay.
that
Which
works.
one?
Take it off. We'll take it off of healing.
Healing? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So 14, and we'll move this then to 14, and that would give you a +2 to close combat. And that would change this to a 12.
Could we also change the survival to a 14 and then bring that stealth up by 1 then?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
We're
Awesome.
not great at anything. We're like pretty good.
Yeah. I feel like a +2 is actually good though for beginning. Like you guys,
Okay.
there is a leveling up mechanic in this game. Miri and I were kind of talking about it the last time we were on stream together talking about the rules and stuff. And normally this is meant for long-term campaigning, which is like it's not set in a base location. It's like it's more about the overarching the world is in an apocalypse versus this is
Yeah.
like story centric. And so there isn't really a chance for you guys to level up in the campaign in this first season, except one. There is so obviously this is not a railroaded video game where it's like you have one way out, right? Like cuz you guys have all the choices and options to find the different ways. And I will say to give you guys some fairness is that there's 3 ways to get out of the city. That's it. There's 3. You can go and you can choose any direction to go out of these 3 ways. However you want, there's 3 total options to get out. One is a lot harder than the others, but it's also a lot faster. So, to find that way out is going to be a lot more challenging and there's going to be harder obstacles, but it overall is like you technically have to do less in order,
Okay.
right? And that one is if I purposely built that one as an oh shit, you guys fucked up the other 2 ways.
Fair. Okay.
That was me being like, because there's only so many ways to get out of the city, right? Just in general, because of the Ackley Mountains and everything like that. But there's also like roads are blockaded off. Some parts of the city are collapsed. They're infested, and like so there are limited options realistically on a way to get out. So you guys have 2 ways or 3 ways to get out, 2 which are like the normal ways, and one was like, oh fuck, let, let us get out as quick as we can because we did not do what we needed to do.
Fair. Fair. Okay.
Which could happen. It could happen on accident because you don't
Yeah.
control the dice either, so
No.
the dice can fuck you.
Fair enough.
um
Okay.
yeah, so for level there is one direction or a series of choices that you guys make that could lead to a level up during season 1. That if you choose not to do this specific set of actions, you guys won't level up. So, I know that sounds confusing.
No, it's so Doctor Strange of you, it's brilliant.
Yeah, but I was like, I can't say anything without spoiling anything. But essentially, yeah, there are other things that, it's not one choice and that's it. It's just you guys have one goal, and that's get the hell out. That's your one goal. You can have personal little goals that are whatever you want them to be, but the main goal is get out.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So the next section we're going to talk about is then your inventory. So let me get to that section. So some firearms and weapons do require a certain level of skill contributed to it. So there are like things like that to keep in mind. Not every weapon. Some have like even specific knowledges you have to know in order to utilize it.
That's fair.
Um but yeah. Okay. Do you want to do like ranged weapons first or melee weapons? In terms of like your options there. Cuz to keep in mind, right? You are coming from a camping trip, right? So
Right.
you're in the Arkley forests, um, having your day, your few days out in
My
the
bliss.
wilderness. Yeah. And so I would say you can have a backpack because realistically, you would have supplies. I would say you would be driving. It would be not a straight hike out from city into that's a long That's a long ass walk. It's a very long walk. So I would say you would probably have a vehicle um in your beginning, which we can eventually you'll figure out why you won't have a vehicle forever. um but practical I mean it's noisy. So, but you can have a backpack to start. There is a downside though to having something like a backpack. Can you guess?
Wait.
Wait, yeah, it slows you down, but there's a big one. You're easier to
Mm.
grab.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You're because there's this big mass and they now have control over you because they grab it. So you would become uh an easier target and so your close combat defense would go down as a penalty while you have a backpack on because it's just easier to grab. Versus a side pack, which those are going to be discoverable items. Those are on your hips. So there's no risk of them in hindering your movement or hindering any type of defense you may have.
Okey doke.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. If you can absolutely
You're
have
out here trying to get me grabbed. You
yeah.
gonna give her a backpack? You get murdered?
Yeah, so you can have a backpack because you would technically have that equipment in your car or in your truck or whatever. Um but actually wearing it when you get out of your car or out of your truck, um, it would then impose some penalty to you, especially because you have a -1 in strength. So it's up to you if you want this or not.
Are weapons carried, like, in hand?
um, let's double
Or are they
check that.
stowed?
I believe they're considered inventory.
Okay.
But let me double check that. Mm-mm-mm. You know, it's funny, it doesn't say. I guess it would determine if it doesn't tell me specifically. It does say capacity, but I think that's ammo capacity. Mm-mm-mm. I'd say it depends the gun. Uh, like you can have a strap for some guns, and others you won't have straps for. Where the backpack to start, it makes sense since you aren't expecting zombies. I stepped away for a sec, but you lose all inventory you have in your backpack if you get grabbed, right? If they rip it, yeah, for sure. If they rip it, your inventory's gone.
Okay, but if I don't so if I have inventory before that without the backpack, how would I be holding on it? Like your pockets, basically? Is
Yeah.
that the idea? Okay. Um, yeah, then
Let's not have
let's
a
not
backpack.
backpack.
Okay. You're too
That's because
tired.
I'm by myself too.
Yeah, you're too tired to take it up right away. It can sit in the car. You know, when you go up
Yeah,
to see mom, you know, you don't have to bring it in the house.
right.
Yeah. It's
Well,
fine.
the other half of me was like, like there are times where you'll go places and dealing with things where you'll have your backpack in your arm
Yeah.
and you'll just chuck it down to deal with what you're doing. I don't know if that's a possibility for it, so that I'm purposely not gonna be carrying it as to weight down. I risk losing everything if I have to leave and dip
Yeah.
on it, but just leave it.
I mean,
This
you
is
could
what
start with it and then just decide to ditch what's in it if it happens. It's up to you.
But then I'll be sad because 'cause I've lost things.
Yeah. This game is
And
all
you
about
might put
not
really
having
nice
stuff.
things in it.
I
They'd be like, "Yeah, you have
mean,
this really nice thing that you maybe really need."
maybe we'll find out.
Maybe. Fuck
So,
it, we'll try. We'll try with the backpack. We'll try to keep it.
okay. I just am like, now
We've
it's
got
easier to grab you.
right, I've got no strength. I'm gonna request, your weak zombies, please. That's what I would request.
Only weak zombies.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
At least till I find Myriad, then I can let her carry my backpack, which is
Yeah.
totally fine. Yeah, 'cause
So
she's gonna be a tank.
she's
She's
gonna be a
gonna be
tank.
this
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I have to ask, was this a hunting trip or just solely a camping trip? Like, would the fire, like, would your weapon be at home or would you have taken it with you going out into the woods?
I feel like even if she wasn't hunting, she would take, like, something for safety
Smart.
purposes.
Yeah, there's bears.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
bears, something like that. But just for safety, but not that it was necessarily a hunting
Mhm.
trip.
Okay.
So,
Would this be more of like a shotgun or would you have like a standard like handgun?
I would say if it's for safety, not hunting, a handgun, probably.
Okay. So you got lots of options. I don't know what all of these are, so I'm just
Okay,
gonna list them. So, or if you want, I can tell you how many bullets they can hold because they're all about the same range. So,
okay,
like, so as an example of what that means is that short range, um, nah, where did that conversion go of how many squares? So short range doesn't where? Where did it go? Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't tell me. I can't find it. But all handguns are essentially the same. Um, they're short-ranged weapons, so they're meant for close combat. They're not meant for long-distance shooting. The
right.
further you try to shoot an enemy, the worse the penalty is. So there's the short range, which pretty much all of them except da, 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 one, two, three. Three of them have negative two rolling for utilizing them, even in short range. Um, and then uh, three of them have it in a plus one. And so this isn't like on top of you. This is like 5 feet, 5 to 10 feet away from you, probably. That's what short range is.
Okay,
Some of them would have negatives in close combat as well. So, like, if someone is right on top of you, you're trying to shoot. Some of those have negatives, but then medium or long distance shooting also is a negative too.
okay. Then
Yeah.
I do what you want dealer's choice on this?
Do you want me to give you the best weapon?
Sure, if you like, my first thought to it would have been like a 9 mil because that's a standard what people
Yeah.
carry for, having issues or for security purposes, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that might make sense.
Da, da, da. I don't even know if I see a
If
9
that's
mil.
not an option,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna get your pick.
Well, in my opinion, the best weapon on here, and it is actually very low skill required for this weapon, is the Cobra Deringer 22. It has 0 penalty to close combat use. It has a +1 to short ranged use. But then it does have a pretty big negative. So it has a -3 in medium ranged use and a -8 in long. But it's better in the sense that it's not going to get you a penalty if you do have a zombie on you and you need to shoot it off you.
Yeah.
Uh, and there's actually a bonus to it if it's in front of, like, in short, not just base roll, but it actually gives you a plus. And the fact that you have a +2 in firearms, so in that -3, it would actually just be a -1 in medium range, which I
Okay.
assume is going to be like 20 feet. You know?
That's fair.
Hi,
It
welcome.
sounds brilliant.
Um, yeah, okay. So I was like, there are other ones. All the other ones have a negative to close combat, but they do have less of a negative in medium and long ranges. So it's really, if it's on page 62 of the document, if you're
Okay.
looking at them.
No, I'll go with that.
Okay.
That works fine.
So that will take up one of your slots. Now, your bullets also take up inventory. The
Right.
bullets inside the gun do not, but any bullets outside the gun do. So, do, 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 do. You got me up on both accounts. Oh no, I'm so sorry you have a headache. I hope you feel better. I appreciate the support. You coming up and lurking. Okay. Dun 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 dun. All right, so we're gonna just put the. Now, question is, did you use it when you were camping? Did you come across
Should should
anything?
we should we roll a dice to see if we were attacked while we were gone?
It's not gonna let me type out the cobra thing. I'm gonna have to write that down. Say that again. Sorry.
I said, "You want me to roll a dice to see
Yeah,
if we were attacked?"
do it. If
Okay.
it's roll a d6, if it was a 1 through 3, you didn't. If it was a 4 through 6, you did.
It's a 2.
Oh, you did not get attacked. So you have full ammo. That's a good way to start.
Yeah, because I have this backpack of death on me.
You're gonna need it, yeah. All right, so the ammo capacity. Oh shit! What? It's 2 bullets. That sucks ass.
Is reload like a whole round?
It's 3 actions. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole round.
So maybe that's not the one you want. Holy crap! I didn't see that. There's one that's 100, and technically it has 100 bullets inside of it. It's crazy, but it's a -3 to close combat, -1 to medium, -4 to long. Uh, there's 18 bullets in the H and K. There's a -1 to close combat, a -2 in medium, and a -5 in long. But that only does 1d4 damage. Those 2
What
bullets do 1d10.
vicious.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my god. The firearm that does the most damage is 3d10. It's everything else is lower than a d10 except this is 3d10. It has 6 bullets, but it has a -3 to close combat. A -1 in medium and a -4 in long. That
So
sounds
it
insane doing 3d10.
what gun is that?
That is the Colt Python. And
Oh,
you are just skilled enough to do it. Just
yeah,
skilled
a
enough.
Colt isn't that's a
Takes a
Rick Grimes
14.
gun.
Huh?
That's a Walking Dead gun.
Yeah.
Pythons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an intense gun right there.
That's this get off me.
Get off me. Yeah, that's a powerful gun. I'd say, like, to have that one, I'd need some backstory of where you got that. Because that sounds like a really intensive military grade type of pistol.
Well,
That sounds
if it
intense.
is, well, those are old though. What
Yeah, yeah,
is a
yeah.
python?
Yeah, it
Is
was
that what it was?
a Colt Python. Again, this is in 1998, so.
Right. I mean, they still make them like in that the
Mhm.
new Wick one.
Yeah,
He had a set of pythons.
yeah. I feel like it's a very, like, high-end gun.
It's vintage looking, so it's not like it's not a mag, so it
Yeah.
doesn't mag drop. It has it's a revolver.
Oh, shit. Well, that makes sense why it has
So
6 bullets then.
right. So then if it's a revolver, then maybe it would be like maybe it got a family thing.
So maybe that, like, maybe that is something your mom kept from when your dad was around or something, or maybe it was her dad's.
Perhaps something.
Yeah, like it was from another era.
Perhaps.
Okay, if you
See, I
want.
knew some things, Brett. Like I knew it didn't have a bag. Um, yeah, I mean we could try that. That's an insane,
Thank you, Marianne, for pinning that.
huh? We could try it. That could be fun.
Yeah,
But it
okay.
has
It does take, again, a full round to reload, so it takes all 3 actions to reload
yeah.
it. Every other gun is 2 actions. So you could still fire, even and reload into the other ones. But I mean, it does 3D fucking 10 damage. That's a beast of a fucking weapon right there, dude. And
Crazy.
you are just hi Justin. You are just hi Cosmic, how are you doing? Kind of like the Pokemon TTRPG. Yeah, I actually played that one before. Um, that does a shit ton of damage, dude.
Magnum, that's what I was thinking too. It would be harder ammo to find maybe too.
Yeah, I don't think that normal people will have that in their,
Right. Because I was
like,
trying to see what page is it on that has them. Because it was
62.
22?
62.
62. That's I was on 22.
That's where all the eventually this is where, like, armor and stuff will be too. I don't think any of you are going to start with any armor though, just because even camping you wouldn't be
Nah.
wearing tactical gear. That's something that you'll likely find.
Why are you trying to just stop me from min-maxing? Oh my god.
Because because that's
So
not
kidding.
what this is about.
You just disconnect right now. You'd be like, "Shut up." Quit with that.
Quit with that.
Okay, handguns. This is crazy.
I know there's a lot of them, but you can kind of see, like, and some of them are quiet, so they're like, you could probably fire them and not attract a horde. This gun is gonna make a big noise when
Oh,
it's
yeah.
shot. That is for sure. It's gonna go boom. Needs big old wood grips.
What
Mm.
was the n was is it the threshold that I have to be able to have proficiency for it?
So
Is
it
that
where you see it says skilled, it's a special. So it's a skilled
okay.
14. So you have to have a 14 stat in order to utilize
Cool.
the weapon. So you are just able to use it. What about a shotgun? An assault shotgun, double barrel shotgun. Uh,
But close range with this backpack of death, guys. Come on.
yeah, you have a -3 in both those shotguns in close combat, but you
Right?
also have a -3 in the Python. So
Yeah, so I think the Cobra might be the best because it doesn't have a negative in close combat.
right, that was my original suggestion, but it
Right.
does. It's there's only 2 bullets, But I would say
Right.
it's probably very common. You probably could find those bullets everywhere.
Yeah, it's still Magnum rounds though.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. Oh, maybe not then. It is Magna
yeah.
rounds. Why is it? Oh, because it has a +4 piercing is
Yeah.
why.
See, a Beretta, it would be easily found rounds. That's standard,
Yeah,
like, officers use that and stuff, so it'd be really odd, like,
right. But
a Beretta would be
that sucks ass though. Well,
that's
maybe
close
not.
range. -2, close range.
Yeah, I was like the M9 one isn't as bad, but the Beretta that's below it, that sucks. You have a negative in every
Yeah.
single range.
See 2 full actions. Da, 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 da.
Hey Myriad, if you're looking in the book, can you see I can't find where it's referencing what is short, medium, and long. I know that I've seen it, but I can't remember what page that was on if you're looking at it. And I might be
Let's
looking over it because I'm just looking through.
the M92 FS, I mean, it's got negatives to close combat, yes. But 9 millimeters would be the easiest found ammunition, I feel,
Yeah.
because of how standard it is.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a Glock that has slightly more ammo.
True,
It has 2 more ammo in it.
but they rattle.
It doesn't specify if it's a quiet or loud weapon, so I
I'm
would
just saying
say
as a person that's held a Glock, when you do this, they rattle.
they rattle.
They rattle. No, it's okay. And they're about the same for their negatives. Yeah, well, then we could
Mm,
do Glock, and then it has the same 1d6 damage,
yeah,
2 actions, but you do get 2 more bullets, which will come in handy
yeah,
because
and
backpack of
it's yeah, same type of round, so that works.
Yup.
Okay, so Glock 17. I got my Glock.
I feel like it's quite sad that there's no obvious answer in that one. There's lots of choices to be made.
Yeah. Page 50, thank you. Thank you so much, Myriad. I remember I was like, I had seen it, but I just couldn't find it. Okay, so yeah, short range is 5 to 30 feet, actually.
Okay.
Medium is 30 to 60 feet. Long is 60 to 100 feet. And out of range is anything past 100. So with that short range, you have anything that's past that 5 feet to 30 feet. And then your close combat's 0 to 5. So anything that's on you.
Understood.
Wheel. Okay. So you have a Glock 17. We'll say you have full ammunition, so you have 17 bullets that are inside the gun currently, but you don't have any spare ammo.
Okay.
So that's
So
what
it's
you'll.
loaded,
Yeah.
full clip. Fair.
Thanks for the
Okay.
follows, guys. I don't know if the alerts are popping up or not. I
I
don't
haven't
think
seen
I've.
them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I've seen them. They're on. Oh, it's because they're actually been hiding behind Jennifer's file. Now it should pop up. They've been hiding behind the picture. Okay. I know, Myriad, laugh at me. I'm still alerted. If there isn't one fuck up on stream, am I streaming? It's not a Tiffany stream, that's for sure. There's
Been
gotta be
considered a fuck.
yeah. Thanks. I feel like stream has been going very smooth. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we haven't had any audio or image issues
It's
like
gonna be
we've.
sad. I miss Robot Myriad already.
Yeah. So, someone clipped it and I laughed so hard because you just hear
Her little
ah!
her little notepad, or was it dry erase?
Yeah, her little like whiteboard, yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
And I just love that I couldn't hear her. Everyone else could hear like everybody, but I couldn't hear her, so it was just it's terrible.
So good.
Man. Yeah, it's gonna be, one day we'll look back on those episodes and we'll be like, do you remember when we couldn't even go a stream without someone cutting in and out? Those were the days, man. Those are the days when everyone just bullied Tiffany on the internet because she didn't know how to do anything. When you want to do a scuff stream, you just stream off your MacBook. We'll do reminiscent streams. It'll be like a point redemption.
That's what you make a whole following on Kick for. Like, you just go
Yeah.
to another streaming thing and
Yeah.
you're like, we want people to think that's what we normally do. And then you
Yeah.
come here and you're like, "Wow, they actually know what they're
Dude,
doing." Yeah. Just
it's just all poor technology instead. We go back.
we only do it terrible for YouTube, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Man, yeah, if you redeem, I don't know, 5,000 bits, you can have a terrible TIFF stream. It's just all off of the MacBook. Go back
goodness.
go back to the poor days.
Alright, so further ammo will have to be discovered.
Correct. Yeah, you'll have to find that. I'd say you probably would have like a hunting knife or something on you, just based off of the fact that like that's very common material, like a common tool you would have.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. There's a kitchen knife, hatchet, a dagger, combat knife. I guess that would be what I'm referring to. I guess because there's not like a hunting knife. You can have a sword in this game, guys. A pipe. There is a pipe and a pitchfork. That's from RE4, 100%. You can have a pole arm, a scythe, a spear, a staff, a taser. I want a whip. I want a whip. A sword is always OP in zombie games. Just come in and
Ever
yeah. Man. Okay, so would you want like a hatchet or would you want a combat knife? I'd say those would be the probably likely options you'd have. That's on page 69.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do combat knife, that would make sense.
Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna jot that down.
Oh, I like crit abilities, that's nice. That's a
Yeah.
nice one.
That
That
is.
might keep me with my fucking backpack, Tiffany.
Yeah. I can it'll help
She's
balance
got
it out.
not a friend in the world. Or, like, we have to get to, like, one area and the backpack makes it first.
Yeah, you like throw the backpack. Save the backpack.
She dies, but the backpack makes it.
It's an emotional support backpack.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
All right. So, the combat knife can be thrown, which is crazy.
But it doesn't come back. That's no,
Yeah, it
I have to go
doesn't.
run into the zombies to go get it.
You like rip it out of there. Dead bodies. Um. Okay, so it does crit a 19 or 20. Crits work a little different. It's not like if you roll a 19 or 20, it's saying that automatically hits. But to actually get a full crit, which would do like extra damage or whatever, you have to confirm the crit. So you have to get that same roll again. So you have to essentially equal the same total, adding all your modifiers and everything. So if like you rolled a natural 20, but then let's say you have a +2 in your firearms, you rolled a 18 on the die, well that still equals 20. So that would be a confirmed crit. At least that's how I read it. Anyway.
Okay.
So that's like an example of confirming the crit. But having it be 19 or 20 makes it a lot easier because now you don't have to get 20 to get that
Right.
crit. You can equal to 19 instead, which it would also be a crit. Also, I don't know if you went over this. Yes, we did go over the 3 actions. Yeah, yeah. Ba, ba, da. Okay.
What does the damage reduction on it do?
Let's see. Where does that
It's the final
damage
row
reduction? Oh,
column.
4. Um, let's find out.
So 24 plus strength, slashing, piercing. We don't have a ton in strength, so we're just gonna have a straight roll.
Okay, our weapon can still ready to parry, but doing somewhat is less effective when successfully parrying, instead preventing any damage from being inflicted. The damage from an attack is reduced by half. This damage reduction occurs before any other damage reduction. So it's referring to when you parry a weapon. So that's how
Okay.
much it reduces the hit by.
I'm gonna go out with a pitchfork.
Yeah. Ba, ba.
A
Yeah.
rock is an item.
A rock. It's a rock. All right,
She took
where
down an
was
entire horde of zombies with a
that?
rock.
With the rock. That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Okay. So, currently, you have 2 slots filled.
Okay.
Ta-da. Other realistic things that you would have on you. Not a rocket launcher. Unless you want. No. Uh so I would say probably like a first aid spray you would probably have on you,
Okay.
which essentially is just a healing item. Da-da-da. So there's miscellaneous items that are on page 77. I don't know about you, but I always carry a rocket launcher. It's always in my back pocket. Always prepped and ready to go.
Yeah.
Would you have a cell phone? Or
I mean,
like,
she probably would.
okay.
Yeah. Do we want to put that in the last slot?
So, yeah, so you have all 4 of your main. Well, so you actually only have 3 inventory
3. Yeah.
spots. Yeah. So then I would
So,
say the first aid spray would be in the backpack, probably.
okay.
So you would have your Glock, your knife, and your cell phone on you. Your first aid spray would be in the backpack, and then you have 3 other items you could carry in the backpack. Ring ring, this is my Nokia phone. Grapple gun. Ada Wong.
See.
Let's see. A quiver.
First aid spray. Yeah, like,
Rations.
bandages would make sense, like, I'm trying to think, like, maybe she has a first aid kit, so, like, a couple pieces of that
Yeah.
or some food.
Yeah. I would say uh yeah, we could do bandages. Would you do rations? Would you have like like food on you?
Yeah, some food would make sense. Well, there's just, like, a med kit, a medical kit, that would be different than, like, a first aid a compact first aid kit, so could I say just a
Oh, there it
medical
is.
kit? Can we do that instead?
Well, so we're first aid spray case. Storage up to 3 first aid sprays. So you have a first aid spray. Where did you see a kit?
Yeah, first aid kit's on page 79.
Medical kit.
Yep.
I like okay. Yeah. So instead of a first woo! Oh, thank you so much for the gifted subs, Cosmic. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate that. You the best. Yeah. Um, so we could do that instead of the first aid spray and bandages. You want to do that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hello, Bonbon. Medical kit. Okay.
Then maybe a one of those like camping shovels, because that was something we always had to take when we went camping,
Yeah.
according to my dad.
The shovel is on the list, so we can add that. So you
And
have
then food rations, we put
rations,
that on.
and then one more item.
Um, I would say a
Hype
rope.
train.
There you go.
Woo! A rope. You always need a rope.
Always
The best.
save lives with ropes.
It is honestly the best. It is the most OP TTRPG item ever. Is a rope, because you can use it for many different things. Dun da da. Hold on. Okay. All right. So we have the equipment then filled out. I will have to do it on the sheet differently because the interactive thing that I'm doing for the on stream is not. It lets me type in 2 characters in the inventory slots. So that don't work. That don't let me tap. You know what's funny is how quick the inventory selection is gonna go for my character because she has like 2 slots. Yeah, Myriad, you got your cell phone and a nail file. That's what you got done. We nailed it.
When I die, you can take my backpack.
Yeah. Yeah. The backpack must survive at all
Yep.
costs. Okay, so we have the inventory done then. I think that's pretty much everything on the list for the character sheet then. Um
Sweet.
except well because I don't think we'll do armor. Yes?
Yeah,
You
probably
said
not.
wait?
She would just be in. I
Where
didn't say wait.
Oh, I thought you did. I don't my
No,
brain.
I said, "Okay." Yeah, because I
Okay.
think that makes sense. We wouldn't have armor.
Yeah. I wouldn't say you guys would have any of that yet. It does say denim like jeans, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Does do -1 piercing and slashing damage. So we could put denim at least on.
I trust your judgment.
Yeah. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Gianna. Amanda,
Hello.
how is how is the con going? How's concoction? It's -1. Where did that go? Yeah. Piercing slashing. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it then. I think that's the only thing. But oh my gosh, you
It's exciting.
guys, we created a whole character. It's crazy. It's going well. Just finished playing Harefoot Jousting, which was really fun and cute. Oh, yay! I'm glad you got to play and that you won with your
Right?
hubby. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, we got one character down, two more to go. You can come back and watch Myriad and Korg build their characters on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then our first episode for the series is going to be on Friday the 5th with Mandy. So come back and watch how Jennifer essentially starts off the apocalypse.
It is my fault. That's fair.
Yeah, you're in the woods.
That
You stirred some shit up.
I found something.
You found something. Amanda rode a giant weasel into battle. What?
It's
This
amazing.
this is amazing. Dude, I want an image of that. Just Amanda and her husband on a giant weasel. Yeah. Hype chest. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. Appreciate it. We got what is this? A frog who is pondering? Yeah. But yeah, so next Friday is our first ever episode. Um yeah, like I can't believe it. When we were already like scheduling everything cuz we have the full dates everybody. So let me tell you when all the future character dates, the first episodes for everybody are. So we have June 5th is Mandy's episode. So that's Jennifer beginning us off and the downfall of Raccoon City. June 26th is Myriad solo episode where we get to see Chrissy and where she starts off. And then we have July 3rd, which is Korg's episode. So getting to see where Russ takes us and essentially leads us into July 24th, which is our first all together. So all three of the survivors. I mean, as long as they survive their solo games, that's the idea. Is July 24th. 24th will be the three of those characters coming together. Otherwise, we might have a new character if one of them dies.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
Well,
fine. It'll be all good. It'll be good. It'll be good. But yeah. So that's super exciting. How do you feel now? You have like the character actually fleshed out.
uh, I'm stoked, but I'm also I do love that at least in the picture that's on the screen for the
Yeah,
stream, it shows how important my backpack is.
it
I
does.
love that. It
It was actually very fitting. Because we Myriad's doing artwork for the uh characters, so doing busts for each of them. But we don't have Mandy's yet. And so I was
no,
like I have to use something temporary, and so I took one of the images Mandy provided for like the describer or like a reference photo and it has a backpack.
it's perfect.
It
It's an
fits.
it's a foreshadowing.
Yeah. we knew we knew you would have gone with the backpack because that photo tells us all.
Right, it's just it's beyond anything.
Exactly, exactly.
We should
Super.
name the backpack.
I should have done hers first. It's a Myriad. I honestly we didn't know when the scheduling and I just didn't even think about
No,
it. It was a last minute decision for me to do the folder file thing anyway.
Russ's shirt is priority. It
Yeah.
was. It
Yeah.
needed to have
Having Chrissy first set the whole mood. And that makes sense though
totally.
too. Chrissy would put herself first. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching us put the character together. You get to see a little bit into Jennifer, know a little bit about what to expect coming on the 5th. But don't go anywhere. So I am going to be running a D12 dungeon game with Cherry Blossom and her boy. So if you guys want to stick around and watch that game, you absolutely can. I will end this stream and then start back up in just a little bit with them. So make sure to come back around
Exciting.
like 8:30. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Mandy, thank you so much
Yeah, thanks.
for coming on and being a part of
I'm
it.
excited. I'm gonna get scared. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I
It is.
seriously can't wait. I think the three of you together is gonna make such a good dynamic, and then also it's just gonna be really fun to be able to run a game for you.
It'll be tragic as players, but hilarious as players, and that's how I feel it's gonna be.
That is the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody go check out Sparkles Mandy. Absolutely incredible. She does so many cool things on her channel. But yeah, I appreciate you. What it show Amanda says Farah had a bad time in Jay's game this morning though. She missed two major spells on Draco Lich and then got paralyzed. Oh dang! That is a rough
Ooh,
start. Damn.
ouch.
Yeah. Wow. I think if I leave this window open, it'll just start. Yeah, Goblin. But yeah, we'll be back on in just a little bit. I'm just gonna do a bio break and then restart the stream with them. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye,
Awesome.
everybody. Thank
Bye.
you.